Hello once again and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about, I'm going to be giving you a few tips on how to get through difficulties and difficult situations and come out looking really great and fabulous while doing that. So hi once again and welcome back to my channel. So today's topic, we're going to be talking about difficult situations and how you can actually go through them and still looking 100%. Yes guys, 100%. It worked for me and it could also work for you, who knows. But then let's start without further delay. Now when of course in our lives we all go through one thing or the other, you know, and everyone's situation is different and everyone's difficult situation is different, but these are my 6 tips or 7 tips on how you can go through them without shedding or without even missing a heartbeat. So the first one is, when you're going through a difficult situation, the first thing you have to tell yourself is, I can get through this. I can do this. This is the power of positive thinking. Guys, it works like magic. You tell yourself, I can get through this. I can do this. Now, it may seem difficult, but that is the first motivational speech you can give to yourself to get out of a difficult situation. The second thing you have to do, or the second thing to do after this stage, is you make sure that you pray. Yes guys, I'm a Christian, you're a Muslim, you're a Buddhist, whatever it is you do, pray. Because you tell yourself you can get through this, something has to back it up, and that is prayer. Well, I use prayer. You can use whatever it is that you use, but this is my own, or these are my own tips and tricks. Now, okay, let me go back to the prayer bit, because some people, you know, be like, oh, but it's so difficult and I'm still gonna pray. Of course, I understand that. So what do you do? How do you, take care of the prayer part? Now, when I say prayer, I'm not just talking about, getting on your knees and saying, oh my God, oh dear Jesus. No. Prayer comes in so many forms. It could be through music, gospel music. It could be through your Bible, if you have one. It could be through your Quran, if you use one. It could be through whatever lessons of life you go with, or whatever life inspirational or quotes that you go by. And it's like your anthem every day. For me personally, when I go through difficult situations, praying is hard. As in, it's really hard. This is the truth. But then what I do is, I just go through my phone or my MP3 and I go through songs that I love. And there is one, I'm going to put the link in the description bar below, by Hillsong, and it says, the song is I Surrender, and that song speaks to me the way I've never ever been spoken to before. And then that is my anthem every day, because truthfully the praying on the knees part is hard, but then with this one, that is how I get through mine. Now the third one I'm going to tell you, which is the most, I'll tell you, it changes everything, is a smile. When you are able to go through a rough patch, to go through a difficulty in your life and still do it smiling, God, you don't even know what you're doing to people. You don't even know what the message you're giving out to people. You may be in that situation, but it's a message of positivity. You may not even know it, but then you are giving out something and you're receiving the same thing you're giving out. I'm not talking about a fake smile. I'm not talking about a smile that is hidden behind tears. I'm talking about a real smile, people. Do not carry the difficulty on your mind, on your face, don't. Put it on a smile and let people see that smile radiate through you, and you will see that something great is going to come out of your smile. The fourth tip I have for you is there is nothing wrong, seriously, there is nothing wrong with talking to someone about it. When I mean someone, I didn't say people, I said someone. That means you've got a confidant, you've got a friend, you've got a brother, you've got a sister, you've got a ride or die. You've got that someone who is your listening ear, who is going to tell you it's okay, lean on me, tell me all about it. The person is going to tell you, but you know you can do it. The person is going to encourage you. You don't need someone who's going to tear you down. You need that one person who's going to tell you that it is going to be fine. Now, for some people, you know, being emotional about it, there's nothing wrong about it. But be emotional in your space. Be emotional with that same person who knows you. Because guys, there are people that are ready to laugh at you when you cry. There are people that are ready to laugh at you when you fail. There are people that are ready to laugh at you when you are in difficulty. So, and it breaks you. So what do? Find that one person that you can be emotional to, that you can talk to, that can listen to you and still tell you you can do it. Mine is my husband. My husband is not the romantic type, but when I talk to him, he tells me sometimes the things I wish I don't want to hear, but it's the truth. When I go down and I'm crying, he leaves me in my space to cry. And after he comes and he tells me, well, you know you're stronger than this. You know you're bigger than this. You know you can do this. Why are you doing this to yourself? Why are you letting negativity becloud your emotion? And that is what you need. You need someone who's going to tell you that kind of thing. Okay? Now the fifth one, because it's okay to fail. Yes, it's okay. It's not the end of the world, because failure is the recipe of success. Without failure, you can't succeed. Failure is success's ingredient, if I must use that. So what am I trying to say here? It's okay to fail. It could be at your job, it could be on a project, it could be anything. And you didn't do it, you didn't get it right. It's no problem. It's not the end of the world, because when you failed, you saw your mistakes and then you correct them, and you can do it and do it excellently and well. So it's okay to fail, or don't be shy about it. No, it's okay to fail. And you fail, listen, I believe those who fail that those who succeed all the time, than those who succeed all the time. You fail, I believe you more than anything, because I know that you know why you failed. I know you know the reason why. You know what you did wrong, and then you can correct it later. You have to throw ego away. Yes, if you know you're going through a rough patch, ego will destroy you. And when I use the word ego, I'm talking about when you forget that this situation, it's not just you. There are other people that could be affected. You're thinking about not just yourself right now. You should think about your kids if you have children. You think about your partner, your marriage, whatever it is. So you have to throw ego. Ego will destroy you. Ego is going to let you look at every situation and be like, oh, it's only me. Why is it just me? That is what ego does to you. Ego will make you go like, oh, can't you see I'm busy? Can't you see I'm this? Can't you see I'm going that? That is what ego does to you. And it will make you fail, because ego blinds you. Ego never lets you see beyond your nose. So whatever it is, look for it. It could be in the way you speak to people. It could be in the way you act around people. It could be in the way you handle issues at the time. Throw ego out of the window. I realized in lots of pep talks or shows, I hardly hear people talk about ego. But ego, the funny thing about ego is that lots of people don't know when ego begins to take over, and that is the truth. And then they don't even realize. Some people say it's, some people say, no, it's confidence. No, there's a difference between confidence, arrogance, and ego. Ego destroys. And then, yes, it's not the last, but the last one is humility. Humility can throw you far, far away. Humility, when I use the word throw you far away, that means humility can give you opportunities you've never imagined in your life. Humility will open doors for you. Humility will take you to where kings, queens, princes have stayed, have stood, and they are waiting for you with arms wide open. Humility is your best friend when going through a difficult patch. Because when you're humble, when you realize that the doorman is a person and you say, oh, good morning, sir. When you realize the receptionist is a human being and you say, good morning, how are you? Did you sleep well? When you realize that the janitor is a person. When you realize that even a child is a human being. When you realize that everyone you meet, rich or poor, is important and deserves respect, and you should be humble around them, then you will realize greatly where humility can take you, because people hardly ever forget acts of humility. They remember the ones that are, they forget, the ones that are less important, but an act of humility is always inscripted in the minds of people. So that is going to be the end of this for this video. And if you want to know more on my tops and my tips on how to go through rough patches and still come out looking fabulous and 100%, you can scurry over to the blog. It's juliastyle.blogspot.fr, and you can read more on this topic. So until the next video, guys, I'll see you. Bye. Hey, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. What would you do, or what are your tips for going through a rough patch or difficult situation? Leave your comments in the comment section down below, and do not fail to subscribe, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.